we used one first, then we used the other, and now it's time to break the tier with both on the same team, guys. We're about to dive into the Uber tier once again. I know many of you guys, we have like dedicated Uber Sunday viewers from, and I've had this tradition for nearly, I think I've been doing this since 2015. Like this was just like, cause no YouTuber other than Tony Flygon back in the day, and someone else I'm forgetting uploaded even Uber content with any real audience. And so Uber Sunday became a thing because back in the day I used to play all kinds of tiers. Every tier, topped all the ladders, all the things, and so people enjoyed seeing the Ubers. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna bring Uber content every Sunday, and the channel is just like, it's just been known for it now. It's crazy. So let's see what we have in stored. Actually, speaking of a blast from the past, this used to be, I used to have an alt that I got top of OU with back in the day called Honage, and this was the guy in that is supposed to represent my Honage. Man, what a blast from the past. So yeah, this team's very good. That's all I'll say. I'll show you better than I can tell you. As Quakeval is like the worst lead ever you could have led with ever in life. You have no CC immunity. You have one CC immunity. Scarf? Sash? Okay, he just dropped. Never mind! Iron Valiant. Let's see. This could do a lot of things. We're gonna go Corviknight. Corviknight's core purpose is to guard against this anyway. If it's physical, oh, I don't want to go nowhere with you, bro. I don't want to do no kind of bonding with you, bro. None. So we're gonna go back to Koraidon, and this time we're gonna hit him up with this blitz. Ouch! Ah! Damage. So Scarlet should take on Choice Scarf. As we slack off here. Sheesh. We burn this Ditto. I've missed every Will-O-Wisp. I did a live with this and the audio didn't record or something. I don't know what happened with that. The Ditto is irrelevant now. Is the game over? He's very out of. Jeez, Ting Lu. And he should run out of Dragon Claws now, yeah. Is Earthquake the player? Yeah, there's no point in going for rocks over spikes. He's struggling to Ditto to death. Okay. The reason is Iron Valiant and Koraidon take more from spikes than rocks. And it's rocks purposely. Unless you have a rock weak, you're only going to get one layer. That's how you want to play that. So Dazzling Gleams, yeah. It's interesting, the guys I was playing before him had way more experience. I'd assume way more experience. It could have just been 42%. Holy shit, boy. Slow down, buddy. Give me all the health back. So here comes T-Tar. He might have been Spec still. That did a lot to me. I don't know why he went Koraidon. Actually, I know exactly why I went Koraidon. This guy's packing some Iron Head things or Gunk Shot things. Oh no, the boy Skeledirge coming, ruining days. Skeledirge just likes to, whoa. Stop it! Fortunately, this dude gets bruh. Another tradition of Uber Sundays is that the luck was insane. 2 crits and a fucking defense drop, bro. Like, the luck was always insane. Like, if it can happen, it would happen. Now, mind you, I would be using Arceus damn near every life, so, that makes sense. We recover stalling and whatnot. So, obviously, he's trying to Houndstone me to death. The problem with that is that I have weather. I have weather and I have a normal type Adderine. I'll control the weather now. The earthquakes, and it's just U-turn. The T-Tar, what are you going to do? What you going to do? What are you doing? What are you going to do? Dragon Claw, man. I feel like a handsome guy right now. I'm a handsome guy, but you know what I'm saying. So Houndstone comes in. And this is where I make your heart sink. This is where I make your heart sink. Sink. Because I know your choice. You better be, or you can't even beat me. These leftovers. I make your heart sink. Sink. Houndstone. I know you thought you had me with that. I know you thought you had me with that. But as I said, if you didn't have Sand Up with the Sand Rush, it's not like it even would have mattered. Koraidon would have come in, put them paws on him. Koraidon seems like a very violent, like, can you imagine Koraidon all his might, gathering all the energy from the sun and makes like this dinosaur-like roar from I was gonna say from Jurassic Park. There we go. From Jurassic Park, you remember it was, and just starts glowing red, and then just puts the fucking fist in your nose, and just close combat. That's a violent act. That's some violent activity, and it looks like he'd do it too. There's no remorse. Just. Fortunately, Pokemon doesn't have blood and gore, because Koraidon would be that guy. Guys, in the comment down below, if Pokemon was real, what mons do you think would be like the most horrifying? You can use dex entries and stuff, but just from a dex entry standpoint, from a design standpoint, ability standpoint, stat standpoint, are like the top 3 mons you're never trying to run into in quote unquote nature. Because Koraidon is up there, man. That boy, wake him up from his slumber, it is a wrap. No remorse. So I'll Koraidon first for a lot of reasons. One, it has the Uton, which is unguardable. I'd assume he'd go to Dashbun. I could saw him with Hatterene now. Psychic. Oh, that's embarrassing. I bet he doesn't know about Hatterene. He's going for Hazard, Terra Blast. He Terra Blast Psychic. This guy right here, boy, I'm telling you. Just calm mind away. Because he's still a Tinglu. Which means he's still, whoa, that Earthquake's doing. He still has that ability. Shit. Let me see how much I get back. This might have been a bad decision. What the fuck? He's probably offensive. Yeah, this shit is offensive, guys. Okay. Offensive Tinglu. So what we doing? I got you. Slow as balls. Oh yeah, he's naturally slow as balls. What would you be going for though? Let's go back to Koraidon. You wouldn't Psychic stab. Even if you do, you're not knocking me out. You're a Tinglu. Stone and Roxing. Rumination. Okay. So you gave me your Terror. I'm glad with it. I'm cool with it. I'm happy with it. My Hatterene's mad low, so I gotta make sure that my Skeledirge does what it's supposed to do. He has a Houndstone, so I want to keep my normal type terrestrializing. Though Tinglu eats, so it's not the end of the world, but something to consider. Dashbun can't be burnt. But check this out, your boy finna go Miraidon. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna go Skeledirge. The primary reason we want to bait Miraidon in, that way we can go to our Tinglu and just wall him, just like, and that'll allow for us to get up some hazards. You go Dashbun. Last time I checked, I walled you. I don't want this randomly knocking my item off or something weird that will allow my Skeledirge to not wall his Koraidon anymore. This is a non-mon. This is actually like a non-Pokemon, so no, he's immune to fire, so I can't even Torch Strong, right? Yeah, he's immune to fire. You should be faster than Core because you're so fast naturally. Stomping Tantrum, that's fine. As we get to, he doesn't have electric immunity, so we're gonna use the slow U-turn to get Miraidon, and you had the same idea, it seems. But now I get to, actually I get to Spike. We just talked about this. If we're gonna get one layer of the thing up, in a case like this, Spikes, Rocks and Spike does the same amount to everything except Koraidon. Defense boosts. Oh, Electric Seed, okay. That's interesting. I mean, I could have stayed into rocks, truth be told. He's not doing shit that kind of damage to me. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, buddy. Whoa there, buddy. Stop. So U-turn. You might have iron defense or something like that. I only have one turn of terrain left. That's fine. Scarlet Dirge. Agility. What the fuck? Oh boy. What the fuck? Agility, body press, stomping tantrum. What, wish? I don't remember if this had good split. I should be able to go to Hattery and just eat off this. Unless there's some other move. I know Play Rough definitely isn't doing damage. He didn't have the most HP. Play Rough. Yeah, that's not doing damage. Let me get all that health back. I want it all. And I'm doing 40 with Draining Kiss. This thing had horrible split F. If I'm doing 40 with Draining Kiss, an unboosted Draining Kiss, yeah. Okay, whew, threat averted. Yeah, I'm not having you have your way, bro. I don't remember if this even gets Rock Blast, but keep forgetting Tidy Up gets rid of hazards. I don't know how to stop that shit. So we will always peer Shadow Claw. Does no damage. It does no damage. We Torch Song first. Actually, 8, 7. Actually, I'll slack off first. Tidy Up boosts attack and speed. What a weird little thing you are. I want to make sure I'm at the utmost for this Koraidon. Said in case we run into a rogue earthquake user or something. He goes Koraidon on the Scarlet Dirge. That's when I know you don't know what the Dirge does. That's when I know. What's interesting is that if he goes for Banded Dragon move, and you know what, the Will-O-Wisp, I'm in trouble. Yeah. So Torch Song for Shadow Claw is gonna do negative amounts. Actually expected Torch Song to one shot in the sun, but so we're at full, which now he's scared. Now you're shook. I've taken plus all mine's dead. Last respects like it was nothing. So I now know that Tinglu is built literally differently. Like he is literally built differently. 25%. Yeah, let's get a spike up. Koraidon should come in. Yeah, it's like literally built differently. Like in the most literal sense. So we no longer need Koraidon here. I don't want him randomly going for some shit that can 2-hit kill my Scarlet Dirge. Likely a dragon move if anything. If it's Flare Blitz, that one will 2-hit kill me. Flame Charge, okay. So my man didn't get the fucking memorandum of understanding. No, that's not even what a memorandum of understanding is. I was trying to say memo, and then memorandum of understanding just sounded a little sexier. Ooh, that did a lot. Let me slack off real quick, just in case the you know what happens. You know what was me missing Will-O-Wisp. Because if I missed any Dragon Claw again, I could have been in trouble. So if he Dragon Clawed again, at least it'll give me 2 opportunities to miss. Tinglu's natural bulk. Yeah, oh man. I could Terra Fairy, I suppose, because I haven't terrestrialized yet. So the Miraidon knows. I love how Miraidon knows when he sees that big Tinglu in the back. It's like there's no hope. But at the same time, I think the Koraidon is heavy duty boost, right? I didn't even pay attention to whether or not specs, yeah. I didn't even pay attention to whether or not it's taking damage. So he rocks again here. No, it's not boots. He just had tidied up my he had used tidy up. So we go Corviknight again here. Again, we don't want like a random crit Dragon Claw on the Scarlet switch, because it's just a simple win at this point. Very simple win at this point. No need to make it overly complicated. So he does Dragon Claw. 23%. Now it's a safe color switch. I mean, he could triple Dragon Claw, truth be told, but no human Dragon Claws there. So now the Dirge. Man, can you imagine just having to look at this ghost type starter just saying, I'm finna sit on you all day long. And I'm unaware of all your boosts. Like, they've never quite created a starter like this. Like, with recovery, let me think. Where it's like they designed it to be a defensive behemoth. Because unaware is, well, I don't know how good unaware is in VGC. And Chestnut to a degree, I guess Chestnut technically gets synthesis. I guess if Terra wasn't in the game, Skeledirge. But I mean, it has its niche in Uber, so let's just say we're facing fish. I didn't come prepared for fish, especially not fish and sun. Oh god, not fish. And he has 2 ground types for Koraidon, and one of them probably AV, and he has whatever the fuck this shit is that looks fairy as hell. Fish. Okay, we need to get these hazards up pronto. And I need to beat this guy before he beats me, because he definitely has the weaponry to have his way with my team. So something feels sash as fuck on this guy's team. So he's like, yo, I'm with the smoke if you with the smoke. You know, I am with the smoke, truth be told. I'm a with the smoke kind of guy. What type is this? Fairy Psychic. Yeah, it looked like a fairy type. I'm a with the smoke kind of guy, truth be told. If he U-turns, I'm done for. If he U-turns in a fish. Who the fuck U-turns there? Unless you're Scarf, but even then you risk me being Scarf back. So obviously he goes for the fire move here. Cause Chingbo coming in is way too obvious. Skeledirge is really important. Miraidon's natural bulk will allow me to live any one hit. I need to right now. Oh shit. This isn't good. This isn't good. I don't have a fucking Goldengo. What am I doing? I don't have a Goldengo. Yeah, your boy done lost. Nah, I haven't lost it. But this is a very good team he's structured. Okay, he's 1566, so he's experienced with his team. My fucking Koraidon. Talk about problem. He's going Corviknight for sure, but that's okay. Talk about problem. My Miraidon dying in one hit was an issue. Okay. That did nothing. What the hell? Well, I don't have my sun boost, so okay. But still. So Corvi, we force Corvi in every time. My only way to win this game is with my Hatterene. I need to get a lot of boosts, but I need his Koraidon gone because I can't have his Donphan being able to steel type move me for free. So I have to keep conditioning his man, how do I win this? My only powerhouses were the okay, so you're giving me hazards. I don't know why you think that's a good idea. Considering I guess you're thinking, okay, well I'll just spin on you. But if I position myself properly, that won't even work. So I'll whirlwind here. I don't know what the hell this has in store for me. I'd ideally want to whirlwind him into fish, which is a very slim chance. I mean, fish would get wish passed, but at the very least, at that point, I get to control the narrative. So Great Tusk comes in. I'm glad Great Tusk comes in and has to get phased out so he doesn't get the wish. This is not horrible. Iron Threads is actually a really good situation for me. He either Will-O-Wisps, either Rabbit Spins or That's fine. He goes to Corviknight, in which case the Corviknight has to defog the rocks that he allowed his Screaming Tail to work so hard for. This might not even have spin. Let's see, I don't see an item. Right, so I'm like, the hazards you were doing all that extra shit for, now you gotta defog them away. And I go back to Screaming Tail. So now it's likely gonna just go back to the Corviknight, which is what I expected the first time. Alright, that's what you should have been doing, bro. And so now I have to get Koraidon and he actually can't guard against Terra Blitz. Gone. Great Tusk is gone. Can't guard against Terra Blitz. Not in the sun, it's too strong. Koraidon gets 2 KO'd. I use my Terra type, which I mean, honestly, again, Hatterene's really fearing the Iron Threads. So Koraidon comes in, U-turn. Can't have Skeledirge. Can't have him U-turn into, so I actually have to go Tingle. If he because Skeledirge is guaranteed getting one shot by Overheat. Tinglu wouldn't, but a U-turn into Overheat would do the trick. Yeah, I'll have to just give up my. Oh, he actually CC. That's a horrible play. That was a horrible play there. Like, absolutely dreadful play. Unless he's Choice Scarfed. No, even if it's Choice Scarfed, it's a bad play. I mean, it's clear that I'm banded. So you don't want to. You could stay in a U-turn. Me losing my Sun matters. Let's see what he does. He double CCs. That was a horrible play. Primarily because you don't have to risk it. Like, if I leave my Skeledirge, and even if I double out into Hatterene, we cover, because I like the if I stay in and burn your Koraidon, this is a very different game. That's fine. It's not fine, but it's not the end of the world. Iron Threads comes out, which I figured as much. But I knew this was gonna be a hard game. Man, there's just no reason to risk that. You had all the control there. You had all the control. I guess he was fearing me CCing. You know what? That just dawned on me. I didn't even have to fire stab. He didn't have a fighting. No, he had okay, never mind. He has a quad fighting resist in Screaming Tail. Because I'm like, why did I fire move? Yeah, he has a quad fire resist. I knew this would come out eventually and whatnot. I have to like outplay him insanely. Body press. He has Volt Switch. Might go straight fish. Should be very stupid to go straight fish here. Like insanely dumb. Yeah. Rocky Helmet Corby. He's slower than me for sure. I mean, he's faster than me for sure. Presses, which is a bitch, but you know. I gotta outplay his Iron Threads. So Mystical Fire here. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. I can think of ways, but I gotta play like perfectly. I gotta play perfectly. Because I can't have him set back Sun up. If Sun doesn't go up, I have a shot. My Corviknight being weakened is kind of irrelevant. It's not completely irrelevant, but based on him double CCing there, especially not knowing shit about me, he's Assault Vest or Max. He's Assault Vest, yeah. That's not good. Okay, go Tinglu then. I have an idea. I know he's gonna voltage there based on how he played the first couple turns. Now he's gonna volt switch there. So okay, I have some ideas, and you'll see them manifest soon. He's gonna always go to Iron Threads because he has all the leverage right now. He's always gonna need to turn it to Iron Threads, even if he doesn't, because of Mystical Fire. Okay, so you're gonna could terrestrialize fire and one-shot me with Blitz. Problem is if I go Skeledirge, I'll just Mystical Fire again. Because he probably goes to fish. Yup. But because I told you I have some plans, guys. I have some plans. And him setting up Sun for me is actually not the worst thing in the world. It's gonna hurt still. Come on, man. Come on, man. It was gonna be a hard win, but I could have won that. It was starting to shape up to where we could have done something. Because it's gonna get to a point where my Hatterene started boosting enough. I would have him. I would have him. Now there's no hope. Primarily because I don't have my terrestrializing anymore. So I gotta hope that. So let me Mystical Fire here. We catch Iron Threads. You should never go hard Iron Threads here though. Yeah, Screaming Tail. The problem is, well, he should double the Iron Threads here. He wishes. Well, I guess he's thinking, okay, even if you were the Mystical Fire, I'd just get my Iron Threads in afterwards, right? And I'd just take I can't win. So the Miraidon dying in one hit was an issue. I'm very weak to fish. So well done with the fish under Sun is dangerous actually in Ubers. My rocker being Corviknightable. So Goldengo on this team would have made that a very different game. The Miraidon is kind of just there. It's funny, I probably could put Goldengo over Miraidon. It would just make it too similar to the last team I used. But Goldengo over Miraidon probably would work as a better team structure. Because look at this team if I had a Goldengo. It couldn't more so the last one, but yeah, it is what it is. We learned a lot from that game, though. It should be a fairly simple game. I mean, the Iron Threads is annoying because it gets Volt Switch, but I hazard up. You don't stop Tinglo from doing what the fuck he does. Whatever he wants to do. Probably Iron, what's it called? Iron Bundling. The bundling of iron. As Skeledirge versus Ugly Head. Because Sun is up, I'm not as afraid of. So he blitzed hard. Okay. Jeez, Skeledirge. He's banded for sure. Sun boosted. Him being fire type means I can't blitz. So I have to watch those Dragon Claws he's going to be using. No, I'll slack off again. I want to be able to constantly, especially if he went Miraidon as he does. It's an interesting turn. It's a pretty obvious double switch here. But Tinglo's just positioning is so fucking handsome that it partly doesn't matter. He overheated as a mid ground in case I went Hatterene or Tinglo. A couple ways to go about this. Definitely spikes first, though Iron Bundle matters. 57? I'm a Tinglu. How did I do 57 to me? So Great Tusk is going to try to do whatever it can here. 57? Jesus. I wonder if I one-shot with this speed, with this special attack boost. I don't think he has the balls to go to Flutter Main hard. These run too many different sets. And it's not, he does go Flutter Main hard. Which isn't good because my Tinglu is low on health. I have ways around it, but yeah, go Koraidon first. Shadow Balls. Man, I can bluff that I have Iron Head, like Spit F Iron Head. I could see a case around it, truth be told. I body press for, so it doesn't give a fuck, doesn't even scout for it. Isn't the speed supposed to stop? Oh, this is booster energy, never mind. There are a couple ways to go about this. Tinglu would get to it killed. The overheat did 50 fucking So how the fuck did that do so much? I know it's sun boosted, so it would be stab, but that's like Draco meteoring. I don't think Draco does. Draco should not be doing 50 something. I took Draco's last live. Jeez. So let me think. Fire stab. Oh man. Yeah, he can't deal with Koraidon fire anyway, so we're gonna just fire and blitz. Put him in the dirt. Put you in the dirt. And everything else gets destroyed by, especially because the iron bundles has to. You are. Oh, he does that. I was gonna say you are going to get bodied. What are you going to this for? What you going to this for? So that'll do mid ground Corvi. He knocks. This could go a couple different ways. Because I have defog, I want this Corviknight to be. He actually body pressed and one shot me. Didn't expect him to one shot. Now Miraidon is unguardable. Miraidon Iron Thread is no way you're taking this, but your speed, and I fucking let my damn Corviknight go. It just dawned on me that my Koraidon was fucking immensely, amazingly handsome and good looking and such, and all these things. My Koraidon is not necessarily. I'm gonna have to defensively win this game. The problem is the fucking. Well, I still have my Terra type because the EQ's here. I lose Koraidon, and as much as Koraidon's dangerous, its speed. The only thing it outspeeds for sure is his Donphan. Unless Iron Threads has something in store for me. Tinglu having to. So he goes Great Tusk. So not for the rapid spin, I'm sure. That just has to be done, right? He has body press and knockoff. Actually, he hasn't shown a ground move. I can't go hard Miraidon on this. If he rapid spins, he has. Man, I'm being beat. Earthquake shard, which is great for us. We get all our health back. The question is about. Oh, I used my terrestrialization already. It's great. Iron. What's his face? That Iron Threads can one-shot me, and then Iron Bundles though. The Iron Bundles. I need this for Iron Bundles. Yeah, this. I underestimated the beast. I was thinking I was just gonna win like my usual stuff. Like these are tough games. You can tell these guys have been playing. The fucking overheat on my Tinglu really threw me for a curveball. I don't know why he went this first, because you have to electric move or overheat. Yeah, you have to electric move or overheat. I don't know your specs, so that gives me the free switch in the Miraidon. If you Dragon Pulse, you're the GOAT. Is it? I gotta go Miraidon here. You never Draco. Yeah, you overheat or you, because you want to mid ground both what I have in. So I'm hoping he gives me the what's this? Jesus. Come on. One, you win the speed tie, bro. You almost, man, I would have fucking lost my shit if he got the crit just now. I don't need this. I don't need it. That's not true. I can't afford to keep this expensive fucking toy any longer. That's a more accurate description. So now it's really just Iron Bundles versus the world. What can this shit do? It can't boost. It's whirlwinded. I don't trust it. Don't trust it at all. No trust. The sun being up is a big deal. Has he terrestrialized yet? Obviously, the sun being up matters a ton versus my Skeledirge. The problem is, if I let Skeledirge take a fucking Hydro Pump and it does a ton, then did he Terra Water? Him flip turning there was awful. for him. So we'll just rocks here. Should go for whatever. It doesn't matter what he does. So he's trying to use up his sun turns. He goes, and I go Koraidon, which won't work out. Okay. So this is a big turn. If he blitzes and I stay in, he wins. If he U-turns and goes to iron bundles, and does he? Have I? No, he's already used his Terra type, right? I'm tripping. But my best bet. I think he U-turns here. I didn't factor in how strong his blitz would be. And I can't drain kiss him. I think that's the biggest thing. He U-turns, but that's okay. I still have a shot. Okay, I got him on the blitz. Whew, that was close. Obviously, I don't know what the iron bundle's like. Well, let's see the speed boosting one. Does it 2-hit KO Hatterene? I'd be shocked if Hydro 2-hit KO'd Hatter. Well, that's what it's gonna come down to, because Torch Charm. You'd expect me to double switch here. Yeah. Phew, got him. Yeah, and so now you can't even switch to the iron bundles, because Torch Song will knock you out. Yeah, I could have slacked out there, but slack off would be a choke. I don't need the damage. You don't want iron bundle getting a free switch. Now he has to hydro pump and hope it hits. So it hits. I go Hatterene. I mystical fire. He specs shit. No, he's not specs. Why the fuck did that do so much? Wasn't he? No. He got the speed boost. I thought it was the item. No. He just got the speed boost because of the electric thing. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. That did so much to me. Oh, that was a phenomenal game. That was a phenomenal game. I completely underestimated Iron Bundle. You gotta have like a straight up answer to this. I don't have an answer. And then the Miraidon was probably modest. Like, how did this was a phenomenal game, man. I learned so much in this one. Overheat doing to a Spidef Tingle to do 60 with the special defense, special attack drop. Like, you gotta understand, Tingle takes no damage from anyone. And then this Iron Bundle is almost one-shots my Hatterene. Hatterene is no slouch on the Spidef side. Incredible game, man. So thanks for watching. Both phenomenal L's to take. We're gonna come back. Obviously, those tricks won't work twice now that we know those roles. But I hope y'all enjoyed. And I threw here by even giving up my Corviknight versus the Don fan. That was silly. His iron threads became a problem because of that. But my own fault. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.